perform a certain maintenance repair operation. So besides phones, tablets, we have also worked on the glasses interface. As you may have known, this is coming up very quickly in the market. And what is fascinating is that this brings augmented reality to the next level, where you don't even need to use the hand to hold the device itself. Imagine what the example that I shared earlier on the oil and gas plant. You can use this onto the glasses and able to see the additional information directly onto your glasses itself, and your hands are free to perform the task. So one example we have developed for in Singapore client. This is the Singapore Civil Defence, which is for the first responder, for the firefighters. The idea is to give the firefighters the additional information about the operations, having the communications from the commander to the operators on the ground. So this is a typical example of a fire scenario. As the responders proceed to the search and rescue operations, the commander can actually send information and communicate to the responder, and the responder can see it as an overlay onto the head-up display. At the same time, they can also see the place itself. And you can see here that the map can be sent to the responder, and then guide the responder from point A to point B. At the same time, the critical data, live data are also updated. For example, here the temperature and the target to the distance to the target will also be shown. So we believe there's a lot of use cases that could benefit from having a see-through display and augmented reality solutions. Next, I'd like to share the framework of our development. So as I mentioned earlier, we have already a lot of 3D data on the Ion Experience portal. These are 3D information we have built up, 3D assets we have built up from our IDC clients and partners, and also for our own development group. And from here, we can actually use this information into the iPortal devices. Basically, these are the Android, iOS devices. It could be a tablet, it could be mobile phones or glasses. And these devices has the ability to recognize the scenarios. It has the cameras that can recognize the objects, the image that the users are looking at. It has the communications modules, for example, Wi-Fi or Bluetooth that can communicate with sensors. It can also have accelerations, accelerometers and gyroscopes sensors as well. So it can make sense of where the users are in the context of the user itself. So we see this, there are a few applications area, to name a few, oil and gas, educations, tourism, defense, first responders. There's actually a long list of domains that we see the potential use case of such technology, and we have already piloted some of them as I shared earlier. And moving on with, this is more onto the development of gesture-based recognitions, the ability of recognizing the user's skeleton. In real time, we use clothes here. And we have modeled more than 100 clothing items and bags from the collections of different brands. And the users can actually change their clothes just by a swipe of the hand. They can choose different clothes and mix and match the top and bottom. And you can see here, you also can recognize that for this little girl, she's enjoying picking up the bag and moving the bag from one hand to another. You can see here the clothes, virtual clothes are 3D clothes are overlaid onto the actual person's body itself in the video. So we have shown this, we have demonstrated such a solutions with one of the biggest malls in Singapore, is the Raffles. And the idea is that we modeled the clothes from from actual clothes taken from the photos itself. We are turning into a 3D model of the clothes, and the users can actually and actually try on the clothes themselves. And they have showcased this in different events, also in Formula One events last year in Singapore, and a few conferences. Not only you can try on different clothes and bags, accessories, we also work with one of the biggest IT retail store in Asia. This is with Cots at Singapore. We have developed AR 3D sound box where the users, we model different headphones, earphones, and then it allows users to virtually try on the earphones. They can just use the touch screen to select the headphones. And not only that, they see the virtual headphones overlay on the and in front of them in the video. They can also add on their own customized messages. For example, you can see the happy faces of the users trying on the system, having a customized message. And they can upload this onto the Facebook as well. So generating a lot of buzz in the social media space. So when the users can actually scan the QR code to download access to the Facebook pages and to download the photos and to share the photos. So a few examples of the happy faces of users, interacting with the system. You can see this is a very social experience. We have seen many families, many friends, couples trying on the system together. So I've come to the end of my presentation. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, and that was really informative, very interesting. Does anybody have any questions for Heng Tat on our augmented reality presentation? No, it looks like you're in the clear, Heng Tat. You must have done a good job. Fantastic.
Yep.
Okay.
Thanks, Ken.
Thank you. Okay, bye-bye.